Alright, so we're finally back putting in the 2TGE with the W58 trans. Obviously it's got the long tube headers, and we got the Mikuni Webers on there. So this old girl's finally get the motor swap. These are little stickers. So this motor was originally the 2TC, so we'll be swapping this old girl out. And like I said, dropping in this JDM little motor. So these are kind of rare. They're really popular in Japan as far as in their racing programs. So you can do a little bit more research on them. Like I said, it's the 2TGEs. But this one's going to be the NA version, as you can see, with the carburetors. Ooh, and we got some more sticker goodies. So you already know we like those. So yeah, so now we'll be getting started. I'm taking this old girl out, and we'll maybe show you some. Oh, Javon's in the way. Show you some little clips of taking her old out. Other than that, it's gonna be a pretty simple motor swap. We're just excited to hear it start up.
Alrighty. So first things first, always disconnect the battery. Then to make things a little easier, we took off the hood. And so we don't damage any of those JDM parts, we took off the grill, you already know. So, we drained all the fluids. Jay's about to take out the radiator. Jack, what are you doing? Loosen up the motor mounts or?
No, doing the alternator.
Oh, okay, taking off the alternator.
Clips and all the stuff for the wire harness.
Okay, taking off all the wiring. That's right. So now, just gotta make sure we take off the shifter boot and everything on the inside. So when we take this mother out, we take it out with the full motor and trans. So then now we just replace it with this full motor and trans. Alright, Jay, you can't be taking all credit for all my work I'm doing, alright, dude? You can't just be taking out the shifter that I just took out, dude. Come on now, dude. So, now the interior's all ready to go. Yee yee! Done with the interior. Now we just gotta loosen up these motor mounts.
Still doing the wiring.
Take off the drive shaft, finish up the wiring.
Taking the starter off.
Then she'll be good to blow. Pull her on out. It's gonna look good with some ITBs right here. Alright. Off with the drive shaft now.
Alright, so Jack already got the motor mounts out. Right now, he already got done bleeding the slave.
Hey, do me a favor and drop that e-brake, J-Bob.
As you guys can hear and see, we are about to drop the drive shaft.
The drive shafts are coming off in less than 2.3 seconds. As soon as I get this washer back on this bolt. So, to never lose any hardware, always put things back together when you're taking it off. Just like this. You don't have washers all hanging out or bolts hanging out. Yep. Tech tip.
Wisdom words from Terry.
Boom. Washer goes on the bolt, nut goes on the threads, boom. So now the washer's locked in, just like that.
Everything's all together.
Now, drive shaft's gonna come out just like slow.
And
boom,
there we go.
And just like how she got.
With those 4 bolts.
Let me get a little bit.
And a little muscling out.
Yay!
Can you give me the oil pan, please?
Got the 1-piece drive shaft out.
Actually, just throw this in there so you don't have a big old bucket under there.
I was gonna put in the speed sensor.
What?
I don't know if it's gonna look in the speed sensor.
No, she.
What you doing there, Jack?
Take my trans bounce off. Everything off back. Like I said, I got the slave off and the speed sensor off.
I need 14 or 17 on the big boy.
Yeah, that is.
As you guys can see, slaves
it,
all
Jack?
right here,
14
just
or 17?
dangling.
14s.
14? Is a 14 already on the big boy or what?
No.
Where's big boy at?
Getting the trans mount off.
By my foot.
Okie dokie. What's on
Engine
it?
mounts are already good.
17.
As you guys can
17
see,
on there?
Yeah.
right here, the
So,
nuts are already
there's
off.
14 right here.
We just need to go ahead and put the chain on her. Get that trans mount off. Take her out.
Boom. Take off the exhaust because, as you guys can see, the exhaust shop welded up the whole exhaust, so there's no bolt-on points. There's only a V-band spot way back by the muffler.
Way back yonder.
So
yonder.
that's probably gonna give us a little headache if we just leave it on there and try to pull out the motor.
We
So
have the Sawzall with us.
yeah, not only if we had the Sawzall, but we didn't bring it. Isn't that right, Jack Thornberry?
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Now we gotta get the Allen heads, which they look like they're 8s. Take off these 4 bolts.
These are
The exhaust,
flathead.
the exhaust comes off.
Yep.
Boom. Flathead coming in hot.
take all these off. Pull the motor and trans out without the exhaust. And then we're gonna have to pull the exhaust out separate.
You need a hammer or what? You need to hit it with your purse?
Got it right now. Look at
Whoa. Just like that. The exhaust is off. The trans is about to be down. Then start jacking her up. Pull her on out this rollers. Clean up the engine bay and get it prepped for the 2TG.
Yep.
Alright, hold on.
Black.
Make sure the trans is still under the...
Trans pan still under the rear. Yeah.
Alright, hold up. Holding. Ready?
Jack, go. Hell yeah.
Alright, let's go, Jack. Hurry the fuck up. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Get in the fucking shower, too. Alright, let's go, Jack. Slide. Woo!
Oh, dude.
What is that?
What is that?
Out with the old, baby!
What is that?
In with the new!
Oh. Ooh. Hey, that's some footage for you guys. We worked a little bit. It's all good. Small little motor.
Woo! Let's get this exhaust out now, boys!
You can see it's all welded all in one piece. Terry, show them. Oh my god.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.
Oh jeez. So yeah, we'll be cutting that up so we can make this one work with this old girl. If you possibly maybe gets a V-band, possibly you can V-band it on.
Put the V-band way too far back in the car. They should
It
have.
was literally getting stuck.
Right here.
Well, this is the big problem. They put a 2.5 inch pipe with a 2-inch pipe,
Yeah.
and then they reduced it again down here.
I knew that was the problem the whole
Well-
damn time.
That's why it sounds like a little girl too.
So yeah. Now we get to put in that beautiful, where is she? 2TGE motor. So we'll be cleaning things up as well as Santiago, making sure the old Corolla is good to party again. Trying to get it ready for that Japanese classic car show for June 1st.
We'll drop his Instagram right below. You better go check him out at Toyota Fest. When is it? June 1st?
Oh yeah, dude. Look at this beautiful
Fontana
man.
Speedway. So if you guys don't know him, go check him out at the Fontana Speedway at the Toyota show.
Let's go. Let's go.
Woo!
All right.
All right, guys. So we here, and engine bay is all cleaned up, as you guys can see. from before, and this is the after. All that gunk that was sitting behind the trans, and all the gunk that was all right here, all gunked up on the shock towers and behind the motor, is all cleaned up. And Jack's over there working on the mounts.
What's up?
For the new motor.
What's up?
To be dropped in. Terry, let them know what we're about to do.
So now we're just I'm over here making sure all the fuel lines are out the way, all the lines like the AC lines and everything like that out the way. If he's not gonna run them, I'm gonna take it off so they're out of our way, and it's gonna be a lot more easy, simpler for the motor to go in without pinching any wires, pinching any anything we need. So
also, it's just gonna look a lot cleaner too. So you're not gonna have like any wires or hoses that you don't need in the car. Like how you said, if he's not gonna be running an AC, you don't want this here because it's just gonna look messy. You're just gonna have wires and stuff. Or just like that charcoal
canister that was back here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Took that out.
Yeah.
Little shit that
not related to this vehicle.
Yeah. Little things like that we're taking out and cleaning it up, making it look good. So.
And look what the customer just got. It looks like he picked up a new goodie.
A little center console. What?
Looks like he got a new little center console that we're gonna mock up and stuff. Says something like yeet. But yeah.
H2 go. Oh, yeah.
Ooh! Would you look at that?
I got orange juice. I didn't see it, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, he was gone for like maybe 20 minutes and this thing's already in. 15 minutes, this thing's already in. Jack, let him know how we do it. Santiago said he was gone for like 15 minutes and he comes back and he's like, what the heck?
I swear, literally, she just dropped right in. That's what happens when you know it's good.
And now she's in there like swimwear, fellas. Alright, Terry, so you want to go ahead and give him the rundown?
Alright, boys, so we took out the 2TC and now we put in the 2TG in. We have a dual overhead cam in there, so he is definitely going to feel a little bit more
full-on racing.
No more
So yeah, give him a little bit more power.
We're gonna have to cut a little bit of this trans mat out. I don't know if James mentioned that to you guys.
You want to go ahead and explain a little more to that?
Oh, I'm just saying the trans mount is gonna stick up. Give me the camera.
So you can show.
So as you can see, shifter mount is right there. That's metal, so we'll just have to cut around over here. But it's funny, on these older vehicles, you can see that where they made the other replacements for parts, because right back here is exactly where we need, where this lip is. That's exactly how much we need to cut it for it to fit. So as you can see, these motors in Japan came in these cars. I mean, not some of them, but different models and stuff when they raced. So like I said, I'm just putting on this trans mount in the bracket and on to the rest. These guys are just putting on some other stuff. I don't even know. So enough of me talking. Give it back to Jay.
So you see, it's perfect. And it would have bucked up the engine a little higher.
Yep. Alright, well, we'll be right back and we'll tune in with you guys and let you guys know how everything's going.
Right there. It's exactly on 0, so it's perfect. Yay! Brand new pistons, baby.
Trying to get a true TDC right now. Well, I guess top at center. The last distributor had points and it was all rusted. So we're just trying to see if we can use the old distributor off the 2TC and put it on here. So since it has like an oil pump gear that drives this is only going in one way. So we just need to see where it's going as far as one and then go from there.
You want to go ahead and give them the rundown?
Oh, we got it. It was a tricky one, but we got it. So the 2TG is just like a V8. it's ran off by the cam, and then it's ran off by the oil as well. So so the cam was good. It's just this is only going in there the right way, or 180 completed out the wrong way. So I figured out this is the one right here, and the oil was like this. So what we had to do was just make sure it was lined up perfectly, so it slid right in. Now it's in perfectly. Now all we gotta do is just bolt everything up. Well, now we just got all the spark plugs situated and getting the coil the power to send spark. As soon as it gets signal from the distributor, we should be good to go.
We won't use these for now. There's just, well, we're using these just for now. We'll change them up later. But yeah, just need to get spark to the coil to give it, like I said, Terry was saying, get it spark. So that's one less thing to worry about. Now we got spark. We got to worry about fuel, throttle linkage, worry about some bolts and stuff that we still need to get to. It looks like the last motor was like a mechanical fuel pump, so we got to get like a little electric fuel
Little
pump.
Bosch, like 5-8 pounds fuel pump.
So
Nothing too crazy.
yeah, we're just worried about some little things, but other than that, she's looking pristine.
The next little Skippy, you should be hearing her breathe to life. I'll do this instead of having it wide open. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Ready?
Yeah. Hell yeah! Let's go. Needs a little choke too, so. Woo.
So we're just getting started off fuel, a carburetor starter, and all that stuff, just to make sure that this motor's still good, because it's been kind of sitting around for a while. After that, we'll get the mechanical, we'll get an electric fuel pump for it, and all the little things situated for it. But for right now, we just want to make sure that this motor's still worthy. Yeah, we gotta get everything for our Instagram, you know. Yeah. Ready? So we're not expecting to start, but we know to at least blip, and we know the distributor we put in is getting sparked.
Timed right and everything like that. So.
Ready?
Yeah, should be.
All right.
Like we all did here at Blip to Life, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. We gotta check some.
We know it's
only one is hot. The rest are cold. All of them are dead cold. Yeah.
Well, we can see if the two's getting sparked. So let's see if two's getting sparked. Yep, spark. Stop.
Alright, I'm pretty sure 4 is in here.
Yeah. Alright, so
we'll just
3 of the 4's getting sparked. Let's see.
Pull.
Actually, yeah, it feels like it just sparked me from the back here. So go ahead and do it again. Yep. So this one's bad. It just shocked me from right here. So I'm gonna change the wires, and it was probably arcing onto here because it was like this.
Yeah. He's looking. You feel this? Also a good way for your cylinders to know if they're all operating. 1, you can actually feel it warm. Even with all that kicking, it's warm. 2, 3, 4, they all feel cold. 4 feels dead cold. So we'll just go through all that. Like I said, since these are each individual intake port is taking in their own kind of fuel consumption, we're just thinking like, you know, fuel is being distributed kind of poorly right now, since it's not since fuel poles aren't picking up and getting distributed throughout the motor. So, but we know it at least cranks up and makes some life.
See if we can actually get it gurgle into life just a second. These for sure work. They shouldn't arc. Obviously, they're all getting spark. The coil's doing its job. I'm gonna spray a little bit of fuel, and that's the distributor this time. Yeah.
Alright, ready? Alright, go.
Stop!
That's all I could do.
Woo!
Spark.
Just like that, baby. Yep.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Good.
She is. So a little bit of timing, but other than that.
So as you guys saw in the previous video, we said to stop because this oil pressure sensor right here was not plugged in. So there was a little bit of oil coming out, but nothing that we can't clean up. But she started on.
We put
Just
also a external little 5 to 7 pound fuel pump for the carburetor. So we just need to get like a little regulator for it. Make sure that was below the fuel tank.
Boom. And then straight down under the car. I'll show you guys. Straight down from under there. Boom, boom. All the way up to this engine bay.
So yeah, now we're good. It's gonna do throttle linkage.
Just a little bit of timing too.
I'm not gonna keep the fuel like this. We just wanted to make sure it was all running.
That the cars were still good and everything was like that.
Cap the brake booster and some other little stuff. He ordered the velocity stack, so we'll get that all situated. As you can see, got all the hardware bolts for the carburetors, so they're all in place. She's good to go. Just got to lower the pressure, like Terry was saying, just a little bit lower. I mean, damn, she was idling on herself.
Yeah. Sounded super good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sick, man.
Alright, as you guys saw in the beginning, Santiago picked up this nice little interior piece. So, as you guys can see, I cut out the transmission tunnel just enough so we got enough clearance to shift. Clearance. Boom. Put those bolts in. Put the shifter in with the clip. But this is how the interior is gonna look. It's not bad. Starts perfectly. So we started filling up the fluids in the water and something started leaking.
Water pump started leaking. Honestly, by the looks of it, you can kind of see on the side right down there. Doesn't look like they put a little gasket on there. It's coming right from these edges on here and down.
So we're about to pull off the 10s or 12s that are on it and see if there's any RTV or sealant being sealed, because
I don't think there is.
surfaces are supposed to be clean, but you will always need a gasket too, because under pressure it will leak. Under pressure. Yeah. Well, that's the little update for the Corolla. The interior is basically done. Got the fuel all situated. Yee yee. As you guys seen before, starts right up and purrs. Now we're just dealing with the coolant system, making sure she stays cool on those trips. And then tomorrow, bright early in the morning, we'll go to the IE driveline, drop these two drive lines off, and get these slip yokes
Swapped over.
swapped over.